What's up, guys? Welcome to Game Scrubs. This is episode number 2, and I am Cal, joined by my co-host Jake, as always.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm well, ready to party, ready to rock.
Yeah,
got some interesting news. I've been playing more video games. It's a good day, good decade so far.
Yeah, I've been playing more video game lately. At least this past week I have. But it's
a single game.
It's yeah. I mean, I'm still chunking along in Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Classic.
Which man,
It's a banger.
I meant to take this one a little faster.
Yeah.
But now I'm like obsessed with just min-maxing the shit out of all my units.
Yeah.
And like I'm getting into the weeds a little too much again, but for a different reason than the first time, where the first time I was way more interested in like the story and like how the characters play off each other and so on and so forth. Now it's just like, how do I make you perfect? How am I going to construct you? And it's like it's practically like a whole new game.
Gene sequencing is a very controversial subject, and I'm glad that you're diving into it.
You know, me too. It's great.
Truly happy to play God.
Yeah.
No, I'm so excited to play that game. I'm actually bumming it off of a friend of ours whenever I go back to Iowa City and can meet up with them.
I wonder who. Actually, I know exactly who.
Yeah, we're trading weeb games. She's going to borrow Persona 5 from me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anytime I ever make that noise, I'm reminded of that scene in Caddyshack.
Oh my god. A legend.
That was such a... Because the reaction is so over the top. I can't help it, man. Perfect. It's just like so hilarious to me.
It is fantastic. Big fan. Caddyshack's a great movie.
Absolutely, yeah. So with that said, for those of you who are unaware of what this podcast is, it's basically a review of the week in games and kind of a slower news week, I'd say.
Yeah.
But, you know, plenty of stuff to fill out an hour's worth, or maybe even less.
It's nice because we can really dive into these, like really lay out some opinions.
Yeah. It feels good to actually have some room to breathe, such as with the intro and me talking about Caddyshack for some reason.
And me talking about gene sequencing.
Yeah.
They go hand in hand. Caddyshack and gene sequencing are just like the same thing, so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Obviously, someone was gene sequencing to make Rodney Dangerfield the perfect human physique.
Hey, my arm is broken. All right. So, speaking of Rodney Dangerfield and no respect, when's E3 gonna get some respect?
Hopefully never.
Right now, what we're looking at is possibly another skipped E3 from Sony. Now, it sounds like there's going to be another like more exclusive, not PSX, but similar experience from Sony PlayStation.
Like PX, what, W?
Why, what could the W stand for? But yeah. I mean, it sounds like basically there was an interview with oh god, what was his name? It's in here.
Come on, man, read the article.
I read it earlier. I swear. Oh my god, what the hell? It's not in here. Oh, Mark Cerny. Wait, what?
What? I mean, this.
Like, it's there.
It's right there. It's right in front of you.
Do you see it?
Shuhei.
God.
No. It's not.
Wait, that's not true. You're just lying to me.
Are you talking about Chris Dring, the publisher of leading industry site gamesindustry.biz?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I'm not surprised. Why would Sony go back and do anything at E3? Like, what's there for them to do? Nintendo just does directs and just like drops it on them. It's like, here's an MP4, play it at this time on this day.
Yeah.
Like, stream it. That's when we want people to see it. It'll happen E3 weekend. I don't like, obviously Sony's not doing that even, but like their most recent conference they did, I could not stand. So I don't mind that they aren't doing conferences anymore.
Like when they had that big flute on there or whatever.
Yeah, the loot.
They had people moving from one venue to another to do some damn thing.
What was it, 15, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Like,
and they like cut away to your favorite guy.
The bane of my existence.
Yeah.
That dude. Ugh. Disgusting.
So I don't know. I get it.
Yeah.
But also look at the Pokemon Direct recently, which we'll be talking about soon. But
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that thing was looping the end sequence like 3-4 times.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I ended up watching the UK version.
Oh.
Because it actually finished right. I watched a fellow YouTuber. I watched theirs, and they had the same reaction we did when they were just like, "Wait a minute, did it start over?" And then at the very end, it like dropped off right before you got some info. We'll talk about that later. Sorry, it was just bewildering to me. I think it's I'm not surprised PlayStation's doing this.
Yeah.
I think it's smart of them to step away from this. Let Bethesda, let EA, do they still do stuff for it? Yeah.
Yeah, they still do stuff.
EA, Bethesda, Activision, question mark? I'm not sure.
Ubisoft.
Let Microsoft have more time in the limelight.
I'm sure they'll take it.
They will, and that's like the good on them if like this just becomes a way for Microsoft to get more screen time. That's cool too.
Yeah. But like, I don't know. My problem with it is like E3 has been for the longest time, and I'm not gonna say in my day or anything like that because it's been in all our days. Damn it! It's been in all our days when Nintendo showed up, Sony showed up, and Microsoft showed up, and we all graded them. We gave them good grades. We gave them bad grades.
We did.
And now it's just like, okay, it feels like it's going to the wayside, and I think that's I'm not going to say problematic thing because, when you use the same formula enough times, it kind of gets stale, obviously.
Yep.
But
plus, it's more like a convention now. Anyway, they let the public in. I think that's cool, but the whole point was like journalists getting in there, seeing the games, getting to review them, doing like all these big reveals and stuff like that. But now it's just like, Ramona is voicing her outcry, and I agree. E3 went downhill, and it's just not the same as it used to be.
Mm-hmm. But apparently Jeff Keighley was kind of probed about this, and he said he had some ideas that he had put out there for E3's like board or whatever, and that I think they're still deliberating on changing some things about E3 as a product itself.
Mm-hmm.
Good or bad, I don't know, but it's there.
I'm not saying Jeff Keighley knows what he's doing, but he seems to have a good head on his shoulders for that kind of stuff.
You know what? A lot of people give him crap, but I really think he's doing a pretty decent job with the Game Awards.
Dude, it's phenomenal.
I'm not trying to like placate or anything, but I really don't mind the Game Awards, even though sometimes they're cringy, but like every game, anything is cringy, Like at some point, I mean, it's no bringing out Mr. Caffeine or just weird stuff like Tokyo Game Show, however long ago.
Yeah.
You know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But I think it's a very well put together show. Unfortunately I feel like it right now its problem is it's condensed, right? So there's plenty of game awards to go around, but not enough time to give each one the attention it deserves, which I think is really unfortunate.
Yeah,
but it still winds up being like a 2-hour soiree.
Oh yeah, easy. Plus, like there's so many reveals in it now too. That's like such a big thing. And this year they had Green Day play.
Yeah,
which was like that's cool, but like, and I guess it might have gotten people in, like some dads, angry teenagers.
Yeah,
I was already there. You didn't have to worry about me.
Yeah.
It was just a plus. No, it was fun. But I think the Game Awards gets run really well. I think what he's grown it from is pretty incredible.
Yeah.
From like what it was to what it is now. I think that it's really cool. So
especially getting over that year 2 hump where it's just like it seemed like it was on the fence a little bit. Like, is it actually going to happen a second time, or is this going to be a one-shot thing? And then I think he was able to partner with some TV channel or something. I don't remember the exact details. I think it was because he started doing it after Spike stopped doing it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And I forget what channel it was even on. Maybe it was just streamed on Twitch, or maybe Twitch picked them up. I don't know, but as far as like a guy who knows about organizing game events,
he's got it.
I think he does a respectable job. That's for sure.
I'd stand up job. So,
like something he said when they were talking to him about it, they blew up this quote on videogameschronicle.com, but I also just want to say it out loud. Jeff Keighley saying, "As far as I know, they don't plan to attend E3 2020. I think that's a huge mistake, as their focus on the consumer is not inconsistent with their attendance at the premier industry trade show." And I think the same can be said about Nintendo.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Now I understand that there's different circumstances. Before we kind of went off air for a little bit, we had discussed Nintendo and its restructuring, and I think that has a lot to do with the more Nintendo Direct centric style of delivering news. But I think that having a centralized, it's the same way that they restructured their organization. E3 wants to pull in all the different players in the game. I mean, hell, Google Stadia could have like some sort of showing.
Could and should.
Yes, I agree.
So should Apple Games. Duh.
Well, okay. We don't need to see how many different versions of Angry Birds there will be.
Oh man, so many birds. What if Apple Games brought back Flappy Bird? Would they be?
Well, a lot of people would feel like real fools for paying more, like $600 for a phone.
Phone with
just to have Flappy Bird again. Gosh. Come on now.
Come on.
Plus, there's plenty of clones of that out there too. So.
Oh, 100%. People play it on Instagram now. It's so weird.
I remember when a game similar to that was on Facebook Games. Back when I was putzing around on there. There was like a ESPN college football, like Farmville-esque sort of thing that I messed with. Amazing. It was actually kind of neat because you would build like hot dog stands and different like merch stuff and set them up outside of the stadium, and then you'd build up your stadium and make it like this real massive like boom boom. I don't know, anyway.
Did you have to set up a certain amount of porta potties near the hot dogs?
No,
because those hot dogs at like football games, you rent those fuckers, like if even.
Then you check them out and then you check them back into the toilet. So
exactly. Get out.
So anyway, that's just my thoughts. I think E3 should be a place where I don't know if maybe I don't know if they cost anything to sign up to have a what am I trying to say? Like
a booth?
A booth. Is it a booth though when they're doing a
when you got a whole stage?
Yeah.
A presentation.
Like, do they have to rent out that space then? I would assume so.
I don't know.
But like,
Sony rented it. Oh my gosh. How much did Sony spend on E3 that last year they were there? That's my question. I just want to know.
I'm getting scratches at the door. I think someone wants
I'm getting scratches on my foot.
Ow. Yeah, the podcats strike again.
The podcats. Keep an eye out for them.
All right, so...
Yeah, you know what? I think that's an interesting move. I'm not surprised. I thought, like, when they decided not to do it this past year in 2019, I just assumed they were done.
Yeah.
So, when will the PlayStation 5 be unveiled? Whenever PlayStation fucking feels like it, because they can do whatever right now.
Yeah.
They're just pretty dominant.
Yeah. Also, real quickly, I'm not sure if we discussed this last time or not, but, I mean, what are your thoughts on the logo itself?
Oh, man, it's cutting edge. Big fan. Looks
just as sleek as any of the others.
I mean, yeah, like PlayStation's been crushing it since PS1. Like that P and S. I was just talking to my sister today. I was visiting her, and we were talking about trying to figure out tattoos to get. We've talked about getting like a mushroom and a banana from Mario Kart, or like Player 1, Player 2. And I was like, it'd be cool if we both just got like the PlayStation symbol on the same spot, like, because that's what we used to play together, PS1.
Like in the style of the old school logo?
Oh, yeah, the red and the green and everything.
Yes, yes.
Fuck yeah, beautiful logo.
Definitely.
I love the white and everything. It looks so slick, but that OG, like, red and green and blue and everything, beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Always have my heart.
Speaking of heart.
Oh, my God.
Let's move along now and discuss the two main components. Like we said before, there was a Pokemon Direct.
Correct.
And there was essentially two sections of it.
And we're going in the opposite order of how the Direct did them.
Yeah, that was... Whoops. Oh, well.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I just thought it was funny.
I felt like this was bigger, slightly more relevant news because it's already out, sort of thing.
It's the meat and potatoes of it, honestly.
Yeah. Enough so that they would show it three to four times.
Oh my gosh. Oh, what a wreck. What a train wreck.
But I mean, it was still cool. I mean,
oh, it was great.
Gosh, they got the boy right there. Right there.
Mm-hmm. Number one Pokemon right there. I guess number 3 technically, but you know.
Yeah.
From the OG number 1, the best starter ever.
The number 1.
The starter. Like there are other starters that have come along, but like Bulbasaur's the starter.
Yeah. So
yeah,
Sword and
go
Shield.
Ahead. You lead the way on this one.
Sword and Shield. It's out already. And there's going to be an expansion pass coming out as well, with 2 parts to it. The first of which being the Iron Isles, and the second of which being what the heck is it called? The Crown Tundra. I can't believe I forgot that.
Come on.
Yeah, the Iron Isles and the Crown Tundra, both are going to be entirely new sections of the map. And they'll also offer up new Pokemon as well. New Pokemon, but just
new
like,
Pokemon.
Additional Pokemon that you can catch and have a good time.
Oh man, they tease a Pokemon real hard. Like we don't know what it looks like. Hoo-hoo. June 2020, we're gonna get a glimpse at this new Pokemon or this new form of a Pokemon.
Slow Pro,
Slow Shield. Slow Sword. Oh man.
Oh, and then in that they also are you talking about the legendary that they showed off?
Oh, I was talking about Slowbro.
Oh, yeah.
Because you get that new Slowpoke, and then you can get the Slowbro. We don't know what it looks like, so make sure.
Kinda.
Because you can get the Slowpoke now, but make sure not to play with it at all. Because if you I don't want anyone to miss out on evolving it into a Slowbro.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you can breed it. Whatever. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Don't do that. So.
Because Pokemon won't.
Yeah. So the two halves of the expansion pack. Oh gosh. The Isle of Armor is coming out in June 2020.
Yep.
And then the Crown Tundra is going to be releasing in fall 2020.
Correct.
It doesn't say on here, but it's going to be $30, right? 30?
Scroll down a little bit. I think the article shows.
It does?
Yeah, it's $30.
Oh, yeah.
And so if you have both games and you want to get it for both games, so that's $60.
Yeah.
But that means you already spent $120 on the other two games.
Yeah.
So you'd be dropping a sick 180.
Yeah.
On two games.
You know, if you love Pokemon, there you go.
I mean, I'm not going to get Sword because I have friends that have it. Like, everyone but me has it. So, I'm pretty cool with...
That's exactly my thought process, too, is which one's the one that everyone else is going to get? I'll get the other one. Which is
100%.
That's why I got Blue back in the day.
Hell yeah, brother. Ugh, yes. But yeah, they announced these big expansions. They're adding 200 Pokemon confirmed, maybe plus, to the Pokedex, so all the Dexit people can stop crying into their moo moo milk. Like, man, oh man, I actually think that, yeah, Miltank totally isn't in the game, so that makes it so much better. But yeah, I mean, like, I was sad to see some Pokemon go. Like, I was disappointed to see Woobat in instead of Zubat. But I mean, Zubat's been in every game but Gen 5. It was put in Black and White too, but whatever. I just think that Dexit people were whiny little assholes about everything. And I think that these expansions, if they're as big as they're hyping them up to be, could be pretty fun. And I think that it's cool that you get to take your team that you've worked on in Sword and Shield to these new areas. Because, I mean, Crystal and Emerald were dope. But if you just traded your teams from Ruby and Sapphire or Silver and Gold, you probably couldn't even use them until you beat the 8 gyms. So
yeah, exactly.
It's cool. It's cool. It's an interesting new take on it. Sucks that it's $30, but I'm very excited, genuinely.
Yeah. Plus, it's not like they're only adding new Pokemon and new areas. They're also adding more content to match what kind of the gimmick is this time of the Dynamaxing, or is it Dynamaxing or Gigantamax?
Dynamaxing.
Dynamaxing.
Isn't it? I don't know. I only do it in gyms. I barely do the raids. I'm awful at playing the new Pokemon game. I don't do curry. I barely do the raids.
Yeah. You mean you play it the way it was meant to be played?
I play pure Pokemon.
Yeah. But
I think that they're also expanding on like your bike. You'll be able to customize your bike more, which is really cool. You'll be able to customize your character even more, which is awesome.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I mentioned in our kind of react video of it how that was something that for me would make it a much more palatable experience to be able to feel like it's not just some avatar of me, but it's like me customizing it and making it feel like it's actually me or my own at least.
Yeah, my character right now, I got some pink skinny jeans on, a purple jacket, and a blue polo. Not really how I dress, but I just really like the aesthetic. I crushed the hair. So I really dig it. I think it's really fun. I think that's a really fun aspect to it.
Yeah.
It's an RPG, so it took them long enough to get that into it, but yeah, whatever.
So
yeah,
all
that's exciting.
that's definitely something to look forward to for people who already have Sword and Shield or are looking to interested in getting into it.
Yeah, and if you want to wait so you can get your Pokemon that you've had since Gen 3 in, like, go ahead and wait. That's fine. Like, wait till the expansion packs are done. I'll be interested to see if they do any expansion packs after these two.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, just keep going with this for a while. It'd be cool if they really updated graphics and stuff like that, but whatever.
Yeah, if they, yeah. I completely agree. I mean, just look at how, they had that Legend of Zelda update for Super Mario Maker 2.
Oh, yes, right? Beautiful. So well done. Mario Maker 2. That's how you do them updates.
Yeah.
Speaking of updates, though.
Speaking of updates, we have a update / remake of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon on the way.
Yeah.
And it's coming, I believe it's March 6th. Yeah, March 6th.
Yeah, it is right around the corner. Free download now. And
for
whatever. Free demo right now. Sorry. And all the progress you make in the demo carries over to the game, similar to the demo they did for the newest Dragon Quest game. So that's really cool.
Absolutely.
How to do it right.
Yeah. All the, what I really like is I really like the
cell shading, dude.
Yeah. The way that
so good.
The animations are done. Just looks so nice. It's almost like it almost kind of looks like watercolor.
It does. Like those backgrounds look amazing. I should have downloaded it already. I'll be downloading it after this cast. Get going on it.
Yeah. But yeah, the game will cost $60. Comes out March 6th.
Yep.
If you were a fan of Mystery Dungeon before, well, this is that, but updated for a Switch version.
Yeah, it'll be the both the Blue and Red Rescue, so it'll be the DS and the Game Boy Advance. Yeah. So that's really exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't have a DS for quite a while, so I only played the blue one. Red. Red Rescue is on Advance. My bad.
I never actually played a Mystery Dungeon game, so I don't know about $60, but we'll see. I mean, I might check out the demo at least.
I'd say wait till it goes down in price, but it won't.
Yeah, it's Nintendo, so.
Gosh.
I'll be the old man at the end of X and Y when by the time it actually goes down in price. It's been 1,000 years.
Gosh, that was such a trip.
I was like, this dude, really? You're going to say this dude right here is like 1,000 years old? 1,000.
Gosh. Obviously, look at him.
He's so old.
How old is he?
But
yeah, he's pretty old.
It was a neat. This led off the Pokemon Direct, by the way, and it was a nice way to bring us into the expansion pass for Sword and Shield, and it was like a perfect let's warm them up with this, and then we'll hit them with that.
Yeah, 100%. And like the Mystery Dungeon fans, I know I'd seen a meme before. It was the We Are the Millers meme with Jason Sudeikis and Jennifer Aniston. Quality meme. It was like a Sword and Shield update, and then it was Sinnoh remake, and then it was Mystery Dungeon, and then it was Pokemon Conquest. And I was really surprised, honestly, to see that they did Mystery Dungeon. That's really cool.
Wait, you guys are getting remakes?
Yeah, exactly. Conquest will never get a remake, never get a sequel. Whatever. I'm not bitter.
I can tell. There's absolutely zero salt there.
Yeah, no salt whatsoever. But
moving right on.
I was gonna say, speaking of salt, though.
Yeah. What? I'm not gonna do a Batman voice.
Martha.
Why'd you say the name? Why'd you say the name?
Why'd you say that? Where are the drugs going?
Yeah, there's been a couple cryptic little tweets here from WB Games Montreal.
Cool.
Showing like a crest of sorts. People are speculating that it has to do with the Court of Owls. A lot of people are saying it's definitely for a new Batman game. But my question to you.
Yes.
Are you excited for another Batman game?
If they make it smaller.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, I know a lot of people who loved City, and I loved City. It was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I was a bigger fan of Asylum. I thought the story was better. I didn't think it was too big. Like, City was pretty big, and it was cool.
Yeah.
Night was so fucking big. And everything was car-based.
Yeah.
And I was like, why? Why? And it was the Nolan Batmobile, and just like, didn't even get a mod or an update to do the 66 Batmobile. I'm just kidding, but like, it was just way too big. I genuinely could not. I didn't finish Arkham Knight. I just couldn't. I was so disinterested in it.
Yeah.
I played for so long, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm done. I'm just done.
This. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'm not having fun.
I felt like City was the perfect size for me personally. With Arkham Asylum, believe me, I totally get it. It felt like it flowed very well from like one iconic villain to the next in the series of like, you know, okay, I'm moving through Arkham Asylum and I'm like getting stuff done and saving people and whatnot. But like, it still sort of felt a little linear to me.
It was very linear still.
And that's what I loved about
City
was that it felt way more open. I could go do different stuff. And I could go do like the Joker challenges if I wanted to, or I could do I think there were tests that you could do to I don't know, be able to upgrade your hook shot, not hook shot,
and your boomerang
grappling hook. The boomerang. Yeah, you know what I'm saying though. The batarang and grappling.
Dude, the remote
hook.
control batarang was one of the best things introduced into video games. That one was so much fun.
It was
anything
fun.
with that.
It was fun, but some of them were just oh man.
You just like ripped all your hair out.
Oh yeah, every last strand.
Just look like George Costanza by the time I'm done with it.
There was
like,
one where it was like,
we live in a society.
Unless you do it exactly perfect, the thing just poofs in midair. Yep. And I can't tell you how many times I was like right in front of the button I needed to hit, and it would just poof.
Just
I was
nick, just like,
whoa, wow, wee.
Yeah.
So
I'm a bad Arkham fan. Was City where you fought Mr. Freeze?
Yeah.
Or was it Asylum where you fought Mr. Freeze? Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, it was City.
That fight in City was so good. That was so much fun.
Way better than, like, because that was hyped up even before the game came out. That was like something that was shown in a demo or something like that.
And it looked so good.
People were like, ooh, nice.
Yeah.
And me, I was like, okay, yeah, it's a boss fight, so what? But then you like get into it and you understand the weight behind it. Like,
oh my gosh, the tension.
That was way more like, I understood Freeze as a character.
Oh my gosh, yes.
In that like arc there, leading up to that point, because like you can tell he doesn't want to be a bad guy, but he doesn't want to give up any sort of potential chance to save his wife. And I thought that was so interesting, the like tug and pull of like what's for the greater good and so on and so forth, and how really like you feel for him when you're beating the crap out of him, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
it was a very emotional beating.
Yeah. It was like, I don't want to do this, but you give me no choice.
Yeah. Oh. I will do what I must.
Yeah.
Cue Anakin.
Yeah.
I thought my favorite thing about Asylum was finding the tapes. That was so dope.
Yeah.
That's why I think I like. That's why I think I liked Asylum the most, because like you'd collect everyone's tapes, and then if you listen to them all in a row, it was just so interesting. Especially Harley Quinn's. Oof, that was great. Just listening to Joker slowly twist her mind and get them into being a thing. Oh, I love it.
My favorite thing from Asylum was Croc. Like that whole
Croc fight.
That whole like running around in that
gosh.
maze, like
It was miserable.
desperate to find what was it, like egg things or something like that.
Yep.
And destroying them, and then trying to avoid them. Yeah, that was. Plus, like just seeing him coming, like the little pallets shaking on the ground. I don't know if they were actual pallets or I don't know what, but
Yeah, but yeah,
boards.
you'd see it wobbling, and you'd be like, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Good, really good.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm like I said, if it was something closer to city sized, if it was closer to Arkham City in size, I would be down.
Yeah.
I would 100%. I
So
just
you
want to be able to traverse it quickly, or at least moderately quickly. And I don't want gimmicky bullshit like car stuff. I play Batman to play as Batman, not to play as the Batmobile.
If it's going to be as big as Night, then I want it to be as dense as
Dude,
City
Night was
because
empty.
I always felt like there was stuff to do, places like things to see just within like the plain sight of the screen. You know, like what you're looking at, you can go to that spot and do stuff. You know.
Yep.
Versus like Night, it was just all right. How long is it gonna take me to get to this spot? How long is it gonna take me to get to this spot?
It's kind of funny. I actually have the Arkham Knight PS4.
Oh my gosh, that's right.
Yeah. I didn't even finish the game.
Oof.
Oh man, but it looks.
But that's
like,
kind of like partially why I ask is like as long as with that coming out, like are we excited for it? And I mean,
time will tell.
I was kind of asking myself that, but you know, I'm gonna wait for reviews honestly.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. There's no reason to just run out there and get it right away. I know pre-ordering games really gives like it gives publishers a glimpse into how many people are interested, but also like surveys, just Google searches.
You can get all that stuff on like Google Trends now.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no need to do analytics on pre-orders whatsoever anymore, really.
Nope.
As long as your game's getting talked about. So, yeah, we'll see.
We're talking about it.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
Yeah. Well, time will tell. We'll see how it is.
Most definitely. So, that's basically it. That's the
That's
end
into
of
the gaming news.
That's all we got.
So, back to what you've been playing. You've been playing a lot of Three Houses.
Yeah. A lot
Nice.
of Three Houses still.
Hell yeah.
I was playing it all during the both playoff games yesterday for the
Yep,
Chiefs.
those games, they existed.
Yeah. Rip the Seahawks.
They ripped themselves.
Yeah. That's for
Yep.
dang sure. Well, my roommate was happy about the outcome.
Why is he happy to watch his team lose to the Niners in San Fran? Like, that's just a rough way to live.
We'll see. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know, man. I'm excited for a University of Iowa alum to just tear apart their defense. Just like, ooh. Jake is a Joker stan. Chad is saying Jake is a Joker stan. False. It depends on the Joker. Animated series, yes. Jack Nicholson, he's there. He's entertaining. Heath Ledger, most definitely. Jared Leto, perfect.
That was so bad, but I mean, it's basically
pretty
the same
spot
thing.
Yeah, you're one pig carcass away from being Jared Leto's Joker. But yeah, strong feelings about the Joker movie. It's a joke. It's a joke.
What about?
But yeah,
so you said you've been playing more games recently, haven't you?
Yeah, like on a regular basis. Actually, I've been I play Pokemon every night. That's how I like wind down after I get off work. Play Pokemon until I like can't keep my eyes open anymore. And when playing more, I always play Smash, but like I've been consistently playing a good amount of Smash as like every day as much as I can. Yeah, yeah.
I have not. I need to get back on that. Bad.
I mean, you can practice if you want. It won't matter.
I mean, there was a time when every week I was practicing with some of the best that I've ever played against. And
True.
It's kind of been turned upside down lately with some scheduling stuff, but we're still working on those kinks.
It's exciting.
Yeah. Because I'm definitely learning some stuff, and there's this Pac-Man.
Oh my gosh, that Pac-Man! We'll post it into our Facebook group.
Yeah,
definitely check it out.
Yep, it's nutty.
It's beautiful. I hope I never get caught in it.
I know I will eventually. But
it's disgusting.
So. I think with that, I mean, that's going to basically wrap us up, right?
Yep, that's about it. You can follow us on Twitch. You can subscribe if you want to. I guess. Definitely follow. Definitely follow us.
We don't have a subscribe button yet. But
we're getting there. We're getting there. We're almost associates.
Yeah.
Not partners. Whatever the first step is. We're getting there. I'm going to consistently try to stream more. We're going to try and get up a schedule soon of when we're going to stream.
We just need to collaborate on that.
Yeah, we'll sit down sometime and really talk it out.
Yep.
But we want to do more stuff like that. We want your input. We want to be tight. We want to be a gang that just hangs.
Yeah. And to be honest, I actually want to throw a shout out to those of you who have been active in the group on Facebook already. I mean, seeing people interacting and talking and, on a page that we basically just set up and having a good time with it, like, that's awesome.
I'm glad you get to see me use my 7-year degree.
Yeah. Same.
Oh man, just wait. I'm working on a video right now I made a video yesterday. I'll put it in the group, but I'm editing a video right now of the new Birds of Prey 2 trailer. So get ready.
Sounds hot.
Gosh.
But if you're watching us on YouTube, like, favorite, follow, and subscribe, and all that good stuff as well.
Leave a comment.
We are on there. It's Hogtied Productions. Like, two separate.
Same as our Twitch.
It is? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. We already mentioned our Facebook group. We are working on getting a Discord set up. So once that's up, we'll post that in the Facebook group as well. And give you guys all the down low information.
Yeah, so you can get down with the
sickness.
I was trying to think of something funnier, but I couldn't. I'm too slow.
Down with the dickness?
I'm Tails. Not Sonic, not fast enough. Ooh, man. Oh, can't wait to go see that Sonic movie. It's coming out soon.
Yeah, it is. It's coming up. At this point, I'm just kind of like, let's just get it out and get it over with.
All right. It doesn't look that bad, all right?
No, I'm not saying it looks bad. I'm not saying it looks bad at all.
I'm excited.
I'm just ready to stop hearing about it.
Yeah. I'm just happy that the human teeth are gone.
That's true. Yep. So.
Yeah. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in tonight. I'll be streaming tomorrow. I don't know when, probably during the day. So if you have no life like me, make sure to tune in and say hey. Or if you're watching us from the other side of the pond, I'll be there. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to reach out. If you want us to talk about anything, hit us up.
Yeah, give us stuff
What-
to talk about. I'd actually wouldn't mind, just to slip this in here real quick. I would not mind if we started doing like a weekly questions segment where
Yeah,
we
100%.
take, like, if we post in the group, any questions for us, we just blast right through them and then, be us and be hilarious as usual.
Obviously. Make sure to check out our YouTube video of the Nintendo Direct React. Honestly, big fan. I'm very happy with the whole thing, but the last like 5-10 minutes, gold.
Absolutely. Seriously.
Absolutely.
So, with that plug in, we'll sign off from here. Thanks again for watching, everybody,
See you next Monday.
and have a good day.